Alright, hello everybody, this is Lawrence Petty, a student at Bologna College taking Comm 113 over the summer, and this is a video response in regards to the question, how to avoid death by PowerPoint, which was a TED Talk that I just watched recently. In general, the TED Talk was really appealing to me from a standpoint because we had projects in the past in which PowerPoint was required, and PowerPoint was also a pretty big part of how a lot of former teachers of mine used to teach content to students. And I guess I related to his general take in that oftentimes in pure presentations or when a teacher was there trying to teach, I didn't really focus on the content just because it began to bore me, even though I understood the content was important and that I probably should be there. I also related to it in the sense that when I was creating my own PowerPoint presentations, I often didn't really like them, but at the same time it wasn't that big into which I considered, why do I not like my presentation? I just always assumed that it was a lack of skill or a lack of expertise, and that if I consistently put more information there, that I would be able to do a better job at it. First things first, from the TED Talk, he mentioned that there should only be one message per slide, and that there shouldn't be a lot of text, both of which I didn't actively adhere by, because we used to have requirements as to how many slides and how many you couldn't go past. So I attempted to fit as much information as I could onto each slide, which wasn't a great idea, and I used sentences as a way to both guide me and guide the people around me as a way to quickly get them to understand the information and absorb it. I also realized that for most of my presentations, the background was indeed white, and the contrast caused everyone to focus on the screen rather than focus on me, who was actually giving the presentation. And because of the amount of information, everything was bunched, and as such as having a lot of pictures, which probably clustered the slide that I was on, instead of having them just focus on one point and having me explain to them, which would be, thinking back, more captivating than the option that I chose. Look to the future, ways I could create a stunning visual aid would be to apply the concepts that were presented in the TED Talk, and to, in general, just command a bigger presence when I am speaking.